Hello everyone, bad news here. There are some satellite photos of the Antonovsky bridge showing that Russia has finally managed to build its pontoon crossing. It's a bit of a surprise, since the last reports and satellite imagery suggested that the pontoon was actually being dismantled, images showing parts being removed. I now guess that wasn't really removal, but perhaps a repositioning or maybe a replacement. But now, as we can see here, the pontoon is complete. So Russia has another access point across the Dnipro River, along with the now repaired Nova Kakhovka Bridge and their ferry services. Now I'm not sure if this will be strong enough to support heavy vehicles like tanks, armoured fighting vehicles, self-propelled artillery and stuff, but it will definitely provide a crossing for light vehicles and supply trucks across the Dnipro. Additionally, we saw satellite images from a few days ago showing a pontoon at Derivka too. So Russia has really stepped up its attempts to restore its river crossings in Kherson. I also have another satellite photo for you. Here is one of the ferries. This one, we can see, is loaded with military trucks. Looks to be 13 on board. This ferry is located here, heading east along the Dnipro to a drop-off point further along. Finally, a satellite image here. This one shows a cluster of Russian troops. These are scattered around higgledy-piggledy. I'm guessing waiting to be given the go-ahead to go on one of the ferries. These trucks are located here, north of the railroad bridge. Given the fact they're grouped together, they are quite vulnerable, and it does show that despite the new pontoon access, there is still a bit of a logjam of vehicles, so the supply situation is still a bit shaky. So big question, can Ukraine hit this new pontoon? It would be tricky, even though it is clearly in range. Russia has built it as close to the Antonovsky bridge as possible, to use the bridge as a type of shield, and it's built on the eastern side of the bridge. Ukraine launches its HIMARS strikes like so, usually from the northwest or directly north, so building it on the eastern side means it's a smaller, well-protected target, and as we can see here, Ukraine hasn't advanced enough to attack it broadside on. However, they could hit it from the northeast, which will give them a better angle to hit the pontoon, though it would mean bringing the HIMARS launchers to possibly dangerous positions where they may get hit by counterfire. A better option may be Smerch. They are less valuable than the HIMARS, have a bit more range, up to 200 kilometers, but I don't know which rounds Ukraine actually has. But on the downside, they aren't as accurate. But a Smerch may be a good option to target the pontoon from the east or the northeast, if Ukraine doesn't want to risk a HIMARS there. Before we finish, shout out to some Patreons. Big thanks to Dan, Stan, Gazangle and Florine. Your support is greatly appreciated, so thanks for watching this video. If you can, click like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Thanks again and take care everybody.